Good morning, ladies, gents and Pikachus. In particular, KAWAMIZU, one of my newest subscribers. This is a response to an earlier conversation I had with her regarding old people. In particular, how uncool old people have become in the media, and we're kind of sold as, well, I'm not even that young anymore, but as a young person, and today's young people are sold a vision of old people that's just wholly wrong and bad. And they're kind of demonized and blamed for a lot of problems, and really, a lot of people can't wait for these guys to depart, which is a shame. So I thought, let's go through a few reasons why old people are actually really not only worthy of time, but actually seriously undervalued as a resource for younger people improving their lives, really. Check this guy out, he's 80 years old. I'm also hesitant to talk over him dancing because I'm actually transfixed. I've watched this video over and over. I could watch this guy like for the rest of the day. I mean, for someone who knows nothing about dancing, i.e. me, looking at that, I can even tell just from my crappy club dancing, he's even at 80 years old, he's got perfect pop. He's not late, or he's not like falling into the beat. He's literally like bang on it. It's almost like as the beat drops, he's already out into the next move, and it's all just clean as you like. It's brilliant. And all the young people there are like so motivated because they've not seen this before. They're all on fire now. Every single one of them is like encouraged to sit, to dance for longer, and is putting more effort in. So the simple fact of seeing an 80-year-old dance the way that he did, it's inspired them all. And what is all the better is these guys some of them are Chinese, so over there they have a kind of weird love-hate relationship with their elders because they have to pay for them and live with them forever. Not like over here where they get to ignore them. So yeah, but I mean, just think about it. All of those people, they're going to be that guy one day. I'm going to be that guy one day. You are going to be that guy one day. It's not like these guys don't have anything to offer. It's not like they don't have a life experience or things that they can teach. These are probably some of the most valuable people in society, but they don't get any recognition. We don't use them for anything. So yeah, that's the point of this video really, is just to think about how cool old people actually are. Like in my family alone, I love my parents. I wish my grandparents were still around. I really, really love them and I miss them. So if we have these people in our lives, parents and grandparents, we should be forever grateful for them. Definitely forgive them all the crap that they do, within reason. And don't look for excuses to hold a grudge against them. They were born in a different time. It's almost like they're horse and carriage and you're a Tesla. You can't compare the two things. They do the same job, but it's just you can't compare the two. It's almost like, yes, you would always pick a Tesla to get you from A to B, but a Tesla wouldn't be a thing unless a horse and a cart was a thing. So to say a horse and a cart is somehow rubbish and not worth having is like, no. In fact, a horse and a cart, if you've got a lot of money, that's actually more expensive and is the way to travel, rather than sitting in a Humvee, guzzling diesel or whatever it is. So yeah, that was such a cool dance. This guy's final dance, right at the end, I think it's this one and then the next one after that is his last one. He absolutely throws it down. It's amazing. Like, look at this guy. He's pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, I'm transfixed by this. Aside from the cool dancing, which I've given you to look at while I drone on incessantly about how cool and valuable old people are, just think about how you've treated the people in your family, your elders, or how they get treated generally, not necessarily you. In fact, I can say in my own family, although I treat my parents well most of the time, I have the odd hiccup here or there, I always apologise for. It's disgraceful, some of the treatment that they've had from my two sisters in particular in my family. They're obviously neo-socialite converts to this woke religion or ideology. It's not really a religion, but woke ideologues is what they've become, and they are horrifically horrible and mean-spirited and rude, and they're gaslighting and abusive and discriminatory. In fact, I'd rather not see them until they've, if they're going to be like that, they can stay the hell away. So, and it's okay for them to be like that with me because I grew up with the internet. My parents never grew up with the internet. They didn't grow up with telephones, for Christ's sake. They had radios and LPs and this kind of thing, It's a different age, so just be a little bit more forgiving, a little bit more patient with the elders, the old people in your life. Don't call them old people unless they don't mind. Some people get offended. The elders, or, the learned. But you're really missing out if you don't, that's all I'll say. People don't last forever. Old people are obviously further along the line towards the dear departed status, and you know, much more difficult to communicate with. They don't have Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, I said that already, or TikTok, any of these things. They don't have social media, or, you know, you'd be lucky to get a text message out of them or an email. But keep trying, honestly, you'll miss them when they're gone. And it's too late at that point, so I'm just hoping that my parents last long enough to forgive my two sisters for what they've been doing and what they've done. You know, it'll be gutted for all concerned if they don't. So, getting to the end of the video now, where this guy, I'm going to shut off this bit. Just watch this guy's dance, and keep in mind he's 80 years old. That's fucking badass. And everyone else in the room is like, wow, I can't believe this. Everyone's got their phone out recording it. Even the guy watching the crowd, he's recording the crowd. He's not watching the crowd at all. He's completely looking the other way. We've got no one to blame but ourselves, people. Ladies, gents and Pikachus, it's our own fault. If we let these people consign themselves to the coffins and the dustbins of history, and we never mention them again, and we don't explore them for what they are now, and learn about them now, and we don't learn from their wisdom before it disappears, we have no one to blame but ourselves. And then when society falls on its backside and there's no wise people left, we honestly will have to congratulate our own stupidity at that point. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Support your old people, support your elders, be nice to your elders, look for reasons and excuses to see them, give them a call, buy them a lunch or whatever, or just bring them a cup of tea round, whatever it is, or go rock climbing and give them pictures. Just don't forget they exist, and you know, because one day they won't. And that's the end of this video. So I hope that gave you an excuse to go and be real and be familiar and be nice and familiar with your elders, parents, grandparents and such like, and really appreciate them for what they are, and just treat them as people. Forget them if they're old and you're young. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye now. I'll let you watch the end of this clip though, because it's so fucking cool. That clip was stolen from Popping Club on YouTube. Go see! Later, guys.